No, today is just unfortunately more of the political games.
A waste of time in Springfield? Well, that's how some lawmakers feel after returning for a third overtime session this summer. Today, Democrats in the Senate discussed the rising cost of going to college.
Witnesses testified about the state of education, but Republicans say today was a distraction from solving the budget crisis. WCIA3's Capitol Bureau Chief Matt Porter live there at the Capitol. Matt, so did anything come out of today's session?
Well, if you speak to Republicans, Jennifer, they'll say hearings like this one on college affordability today are just too little, too late. They say now is the time for Democrats to put up real compromise bills for a vote. Now, Democrats disagree, and they say an issue like college affordability is important because Rauner's cuts to higher education are a concern, and now is the time, they say, to debate them.
Institutions will eventually become whiter and richer.
That was the bitter reality pitched by U of I student Jalen McClinton. He depends on financial aid programs, including the state's monetary award program.
My mom didn't go to college, and so to have things like MAP and the Pell Grant to support me has been really beneficial.
The Rauner budget doesn't increase MAP grants, which only meets about 50% of eligible applicants.
Those funds have remained stagnant over the years, and so the need to increase those funds is important to increase access for all students.
For community college students who often apply late in the year, they lose out on MAP because it's mostly awarded first come, first serve.
Only 30% of our student body who qualifies actually receives the MAP funding. And
even though parties agree college funding is an important issue, Republicans say today's debate has nothing to do with the budget and is simply a political show.
Now it's coming down to, who's got the bigger bat, and as opposed to what's best for Illinois.
But for students, they say access to education isn't a game.
I can't do that unless I go to law school, and so this is kind of the first route to get into my end goal, which is to become an attorney.
Well, we did not hear from Governor Bruce Rauner today, but Speaker Michael Madigan did address the media and said these hearings are meant to be a way for both parties to discuss Rauner's initiatives.
All right, so Matt, did he have anything to say about Rauner's attack ads that were released today?
Well, yes, he did, Jennifer. He called Bruce Rauner's television ad campaign extreme and said they will not be conducive to coming to a budget agreement. Now, I did ask Speaker Madigan about the mailers he sent out attacking Republicans. Madigan said those mailers were not extreme. Now, Republicans, of course, disagree with that, and they say the Speaker started the mudslinging. Live here in Springfield, Matt Porter, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Everybody has a different definition of extreme, I guess.